Hi friends, Briggs Wallace here. This video is for you if you think that the law of attraction is spiritual bypassing, or if you want to figure out how to make the law of attraction so it's not spiritual bypassing by connecting it to shadow work, or if you just want to know something about the beginnings and introduction to shadow work. So let's get started. What is shadow work? Well, shadow work is unconscious beliefs, desires, feelings, old wounds, fears, limiting self-beliefs, or anxieties or disowned traits, right? That keep you back, but you don't know they're keeping you back because they're subconscious. They're not above in the light, they're below in the darkness, ruling you. So things like fears about scarcity, feelings about unworthiness, those might be in there, or old wounds or old memories that haven't been healed yet. Or, gosh, when I was younger, I had a tendency to be bossy, and I hated that about myself, so I just denied it. I denied that. It wasn't integrated, right? So any of that stuff could be holding us back and in our shadow. And in the law of attraction, right, the way they relate is that you attract from your whole self. So you don't just attract from your conscious self of like, okay, I want this. I want abundance. I'm ready for abundance, right? If you have a deep-seated belief from your dad growing up that money doesn't grow on trees and that there's not enough, that's affecting your attraction point. So we can use shadow work to create a different attraction point by bringing it out of the shadow and bringing it to the light. So shadow work clears our resistance. So if we don't know all these little things are creating energetic friction and tripping us up all the time, we can affirm, I'm prosperous, I'm prosperous, I'm prosperous, I'm prosperous. But if we really believe in that there's a lack of everything, of lack of money, a lack of resources, that is going to create a duality between what we want to manifest and what we can, because that belief is in there. So shadow work helps us to integrate those beliefs and then change our attraction point. And that integration changes our identity. So when it goes from the darkness and we're not aware of it, not aware that it's ruling us, we bring it into the light, then we can change our identity around it. So before, I wanted abundance, but now that I don't believe that there's not enough money, there's not enough resources, I don't believe that anymore. So now I feel prosperous. I actually authentically feel it. And that's so important for changing our attraction point. Also, our emotional awareness equals energetic mastery, right? So our emotional awareness and how we tune our vibration is so important to how our energy either rises or sinks. So shadow work helps us to know our emotions. So when we feel triggered, or when we have anxiety, or when we feel like we want to project at other people, we realize that that's actually subconscious shadow work that we have the opportunity to do. To say that there's something in there that we're defending. There's something in there that a real big fear that's coming up that's creating a trigger. So we can transmute that as long as we know about it, right? So when we bring it to the awareness, we have the opportunity to work with it. And when we work with it, we can authentically shift it towards more positivity. And lastly, true manifesting requires authenticity and depth. It's not just positivity, right? So when we've done the work to bring, with our shadow work, to bring it from the darkness into the light, then we can transmute it to something totally different. So when you were younger and you believed in scarcity and you held really tightly to everything you had because you believed there wasn't enough, you did that to survive. But now you're moving towards thriving. So you can let go of that belief to help yourself to move towards thriving. You want to honor it. You want to thank it for protecting you, and you want to release it with love and shift your attention more to what you'd like to believe, right? So actually, now that I'm an adult, I really do look around and I see lots of people with lots of money So that conflicts the fact that there's not enough, right? Lots of people are doing really well and they have lots of abundance. How do they do that? Because they believe in abundance, because they have the evidence, and now you're seeing the evidence so you can shift and transmute your belief. So shadow work tells us the why we are attracting what we're attracting, and the law of attraction gives us a mirror of where we are. Together, they are great tools for manifestation and transformation. I can't wait to see how you transform your shadow work. Thanks for joining me on my journey. If you like this video, check out some of my other ones. Like, subscribe, or leave a comment below. I'd love to hear more about your journey and what you're up to and where you are. Many blessings and much love. Namaste.